name's Nicole, and I think it is a time for a major change in education. Now, you might be thinking that as well. And we need to really talk about what needs to change. We all have seen the problems, and we have been talking about the problems for a very long time. But idea generation is what's important. And talking about those ideas, and talking about what other people have done in the past. Why they failed, why those did not get integrated in it. These things are important. But yet, they're not being talked about outside of the academic field. Because we feel like we have no control unless we're in academia, unless we have the power to change it within governmental run schools. But what if we could change that? What if we could take the power? What if we could change the way we educate people? What if the populace had a control over that? What if we did it like open source software? This model has been used for software for a long time. You have company-run softwares, and they're better at first than the open source softwares. The open source softwares, they're messy, but they tend to be somewhat functional for fringe groups of people. And then they slowly improve. But they're kind of treated as a joke because, at first anyway, because you don't have somebody controlling it. But as we all seen with the open source softwares, that they tend to hit a breaking point where they become better than anything that's ran by a company or government, because it takes an input from everybody. It might take longer to do it first, but it gets there in the end as long as people keep working on it and they add what they need. Why can't we do this with education? That's the question I ask. That is my research question, and that is where I plan to put my energy. And I hope you join me along the way to explore the possibility of an open source global educational standard that takes the power away from the government and puts it in the hands of everybody, equally distributed by people who choose to do the work and put it in, but that benefits everybody. Is this possible? I don't know. Is it worth trying? I believe it is. Please subscribe if you want to follow this research and see what happens on this great experiment.